Hello.
Hello.
You are Laura, manager of the finance department.
Yes, I am. And you are?
I am Susie. I hear that you may be recruiting for a new role.
Not sure what to say in your elevator pitch to create a powerful impact? By the end of this video, you'll have a foolproof formula so you never have to feel awkward again when you are in this situation. For the best professional and personal development solutions, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. For over 30 years I have helped many people in their journey to success. And now, it's your turn. Your elevator pitch is your mini sales pitch that you use to present yourself to another person in a short time frame. You have less than 1 minute. Actually, the time it takes an elevator to travel from the ground floor to the top floor of a tall building. That's not a long time. Mere seconds to be exact. The message in your elevator pitch needs to be concise, yet contain all the elements you would like to communicate. Having a clear structure can help you achieve this goal. A good elevator pitch should contain 5 main elements. It should provide the answer to 4 questions, and have a conclusion that provides a way for you to continue the conversation, that is, a call to action. Let's look at the 5 elements your elevator pitch should cover, with examples in each, so you fully understand how to use them. Your elevator pitch should address: Number 1. Who you are. This is your introduction. It usually consists of your name and a pleasant opening. Example: Hello, you are Laura, manager of the finance department. I am Susie. Or, if you do not know the person, as may be the case in an interview, you could say, Hello, my name is Susie. It's a pleasure to meet you. The other person will usually state who they are, especially if you pause briefly for them to reciprocate. You may be tempted to say more here or start to ramble due to nervousness. Resist the temptation. Remember, you have only 30 seconds, so keep the introduction as short as possible while still being polite. Number 2. What you do. State your job title, and give a brief summary of your role. I work in the customer services department, and provide third-line support to our large customer accounts. To keep things interesting, especially when using an elevator speech for an interview, it helps to highlight a recent accomplishment. Now is not the time to be shy about your achievements. If you don't communicate yours, someone else will communicate theirs. When this information is relayed to the other person, it can be a game changer for you. Use it to differentiate yourself from your competition, by showcasing that you are the best option. I work in the customer services department, and provide third-line support to our large customer accounts. Along with my 3 years of professional experience, I have won various awards for my contribution to the team. But what if you are new to the business world, and have no solid work experience? Then leverage what you do have, like your qualifications. Example: I recently received my finance qualification with top honors. Ensure what you use is aligned to the opportunity you want. It adds little value if you speak of qualifications that bring no real benefit to the role or opportunity. Remember, volunteer work counts as experience. If you have done any form of unpaid work that shows you have the skills to function in a professional environment, use it in this part of your elevator pitch, the way you would use paid experience. Number 3. What you want. Know what you want so you can communicate it clearly. This may seem obvious, but if you are not crystal clear on what you want, you will have difficulty expressing yourself in this part of the conversation of your elevator pitch. I find the work your department does to be fascinating. I'd love the opportunity too. This is an indirect approach to letting the other person know that you are interested in being part of their team. Or, if you are interviewing for a specific role, you can be more direct, and use the job description as your guide. Example: I find this role of finance specialist to be fascinating as it also requires knowledge of contracts, which is one of my strong points. I'd love the opportunity to. Use an element of the job description that matches what you excel at, so it is easy to expand on this if asked by the interviewer, or when engaging at your follow-up meeting. Number 4. How you can help. It is human nature for the other person to think, how can you help me attain my goals? Or, what's in it for me? Just as your problems are important to you, because they are your problems, the other person's problems are important to them. When you communicate how you can help, you will retain their focus, and more importantly, their interest in what you have to say. This is because you are demonstrating that you are the solution to their problem. By doing this, you are giving them the gift of time, as they no longer need to spend time finding a solution to their dilemma. For this part of your elevator speech, you could say, I would love the opportunity to create tailored content for the new finance contracts, to help your team with their current project. And if you have no solid work experience in the area of the opportunity you want? Again, leverage your qualifications, but phrase it in the form of knowledge you are happy to share. Example: I would love the opportunity to put my knowledge to work for you. Similar to knowing what you want, knowing how you can help the other person, and communicating it clearly, could win you the opportunity. The more specific you are, the greater your chances of securing that second meeting. And speaking of second meetings, comment below and tell me if you have ever been in an awkward situation where a good elevator pitch could have saved the day. Give me a yes below. Number 5. Have a call to action. Without this, your conversation is just that. A conversation you had with someone for a brief moment. Having a clear call to action in your elevator pitch adds purpose to your conversation. Your call to action is the conclusion of your brief encounter. It should include a way to follow up with the other person. As a result, they will be more receptive when you do follow up, because they would have given you their permission to contact them. Incorporate your method of communication, time, and expectation of the follow-up meeting. Example: would you mind if I set up a short meeting for us next week to discuss further? Or, would you mind if I set up a quick call next week Tuesday for us to talk about any upcoming requirements in your department? You can pack a lot of valuable information in a conversation as short as that of an elevator pitch. Having a clear structure ensures you keep the dialogue concise, yet communicate all you would like the other person to know. Remember, the 5 points are: who you are, what you do, what you want, how you can help, and have a call to action. But wait, this is not all. I have 2 additional tips to help you even further. You will find these, and many other tips in a very interesting course I selected for you. Check the description section for the details. Tip number 1. Your elevator pitch should be 20 to 60 seconds in duration. 30 seconds is the sweet spot. The attention span of the modern person is shorter than it has ever been. In our modern world, there is a constant supply of distractions we need to filter daily. Our mind easily wanders to other pressing matters. As a result, for most, time is a luxury that is in high demand. By keeping your elevator speech at this sweet spot, you are ensuring you have the other person's optimal attention to what you have to say. This timing is vital to ensure you get a positive response to your call to action. If the other person was interested in the entirety of your elevator pitch, because you used the correct structure, there is a strong chance that your proposal for a follow-up meeting would be welcomed. A duration of approximately 30 seconds for your elevator pitch should be your goal. Tip number 2. Avoid excessive use of jargon, buzzwords, or name dropping. The other person may not be in your profession and find it difficult to understand the jargon terms you are using. This common mistake can result in the person switching off to anything else you have to say, even if what you have to say is valuable information. Too many buzzwords in your elevator pitch can discredit what you have to contribute by making it seem that you are adding fluff to disguise a lack of tangible knowledge. Buzzwords add no value and are a poor use of your limited time to make a powerful impact. Name dropping during your elevator pitch is distracting and can undermine the message you are trying to communicate. Also, from the other person's perspective, it may seem like you are showing off. This is not a good look to wear when your aim is to impress for who you are, not who you know. This type of behavior can ruin your chances of getting support from the other person to fuel your progress. It is easy to believe that the 30 seconds of an elevator pitch can't make a difference to your personal brand. After all, it is not much time. Yes, 30 seconds is a blip in time, but if used cleverly, your elevator pitch will be enough to make a lasting impact and ignite the change you want in your life. Okay, let's see how Susie does when the formula is implemented.
Hello,
Hello.
you are Laura, manager of the finance department.
Yes, I am. And you are?
I am Susie, and I work in the customer services department. I find the work your department does to be fascinating. I recently received my finance qualification and I would love the opportunity to put my knowledge to work for you. Would you mind if I set up a short meeting for us next week to discuss further?
Sure, Susie. You do that.
Now you know exactly how to create an awesome elevator pitch to make a great impression. But what about when you need to make a great impression beyond your elevator pitch? I have created a free professional assessment just for you, so you can measure your potential for success. You can access the free assessment at the link in the description section. I have also included other resources to help you get greater insight and tips on this topic. I am always adding new videos to give you the techniques and secrets used by the best in the field. Check them out here so you don't miss out.
And remember, if you like this video, hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.